Hi. Okay. Something I've learned that I've noticed in other people that I do, that I used to do. And also, I'm recognizing why people don't want to buy products from me. Just because of this one conversation I just had today. You know, everyone talks about wanting to have somebody on their side. Everybody talks about wanting to have somebody to listen to them. But the one person that they need to have listening to them the most is themselves. I say this because you can spend your entire life screaming for people, asking them to pay attention to you, to hear you out, to actually listen, to care about what you're going through. But if you aren't paying yourself that same attention, no one outside of you is going to do that. I get it. I get it. When no one sees you specifically, your struggle, nobody hears you, you feel like it's because you're not worth listening to. You feel like it's because other people don't give a fuck about you. And in honesty, it's not that at all. It's because you haven't figured out where you need that support in yourself. Even though you come over to somebody like me and you're saying, I'm screaming out for help. I need help. Don't get it twisted. Like, I'm still myself going through something similar, right? I'm still learning. Everybody's still learning. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, when are you going to open the door for you to step through? When are you going to open the door and allow yourself to step through? If I told you that working on yourself took 2 minutes, 2 minutes of your time, what would you tell me? Whatever. Okay, right. So 2 minutes a day to work on yourself. Let me give you a quick example of 2 minutes of my day of working on myself. Real quick. It's 2 minutes. Toothpaste. Okay, fair point. I do need to put in mouthwash. And no, it is not Lush mouthwash. I would like to get those next time I go to the mall. And I'm going to. Moving on. But anyway, I now have to rinse my mouth out. I'll be back. Okay, so that did take more than 2 minutes. But in 2 minutes time, you can brush your teeth. You can stretch. You can answer a journal prompt. One question. Recording yourself on the phone. Okay? You don't have to write it if you don't want to. But you can speak it because your voice is also as powerful as your writing. You can meditate. You can breathe for 2 minutes straight. My point in recording this video was to let you know that the only person standing in your way is yourself. It's the only person. Everybody back there who's hating on you, they're not saying nothing. Exactly. The only person speaking to yourself is you. The only one who's allowed to speak over yourself is you. Unless you give permission to others, which I would recommend setting boundaries because it can get ugly. And I'm telling you these things because these are mistakes that I've made that I'm learning. I'm the only person standing in my way. And I'm moving that bitch back. Tell her, get the fuck out the way. I ain't even playing. Get out my way. It's been very enlightening, to say the least. I have all these ideas, all these things I want to do, all these ways I want to show up for myself. And the only reason why I can't is because I swear I don't have enough time. Take 2 minutes a day. Set a timer. Even if you don't do anything for those 2 minutes, just set a timer for 2 minutes to see how long 2 minutes actually last. Then after setting that timer for 2 minutes, and like if you feel in your brain that weight of, oh, here we go, setting a timer for 2 minutes, there's your problem right there. There it is right there, okay? But set a timer, 2 minutes. Just let it go off. And then notice, do it periodically, once a day, so you can see how long 2 minutes really is. So then throughout your day, periodically, you can notice when you have 2 minutes to just breathe. And when I say breathe, I mean box breathing, like 4 minutes, 7 minutes. Baby, if you breathe for 4 minutes, if you inhale for 4 minutes, I need to go to whatever planet you came from. Send me there. Okay. 4 seconds. Inhale for 4. Hold for 7. Exhale for 8. You're the only person getting in your way. Get out of the way of your future self. Okay? Get out of the way of your future self so it can come through. But with that said, it's like continue being yourself. You gotta learn how to take back your power from places where you've given it and receive it back into yourself. So you're not looking at 2 minutes like it's 3 hours. Okay? We want to call this segment of time the 2 minutes of coming home to yourself. You like doing something, right? Whatever that activity is, think about it right now. Right now. Think about it right now. I'm playing. Right now. All right. You thought about it? Okay, good. So then, now that you've thought about this thing that you really like to do, imagine yourself doing that thing for 2 minutes a day. Now imagine doing it for 3 hours. You coming home to yourself. You taking 2 minutes out of every single day to take a deep breath, to get to know yourself, to stretch, to do whatever it is to come home to yourself. This is you creating more of a gap in your life to remove the busyness of what everybody else is telling you and creating 2 extra minutes of peace, of love, or of serenity, of calm, of good health, of whatever. Like whatever it is that you want to create in your life, you adding those extra 2 minutes to your day is going to benefit you so much in the long run. But anyway, that's really the point of this whole journey, is learning how to love yourself and see where you yourself come up short, so that the whole can either love you in return or help you work it out, or love you in return. Pour into yourself, okay? Pour into yourself. But like with harm to none. Yourself included. Unless you're getting a tattoo or a piercing, then I fully support it. I love you guys. But like, that's not even harm. It's like body modification. I'm gonna move on. All right, we're moving on. So it's just like, what is it that you love to do that will pour into your cup to bring you back home to yourself from the places where they told you you weren't supposed to be? Find it, figure it out, and I'll meet you back next time. All right, good luck.